we're going to make the easiest pancakes you've ever had. Here's another thing about these pancakes that I think you're gonna like. They have oats in them, so they're healthy. There's obviously more protein because of the oats, and they'll keep you full longer. It also adds some really nice texture in addition to also being more nutrient dense. Then you don't have to feel so bad. It's like I had oatmeal for breakfast, but really, you ate pancakes. So we're gonna use a half a cup of flour, oats. I'm gonna use a half a teaspoon of the baking soda, and then a teaspoon of baking powder. And you're probably surprised that I'm measuring because I really don't ever measure anything, but when you're baking, you have to be a little bit more careful or all of your efforts will be for naught. Every pancake's secret weapon, buttermilk. If you're not cooking with buttermilk, you are missing out. It is a delicious addition to just about any baked good. So we're using this instead of milk. You will thank me for that one. Of course, it needs an egg, some vanilla, a teaspoon or two. I don't really think there's any such thing as too much vanilla, and a little bit of salt. I also, as a little added bonus, I'm just gonna throw in flax seeds and some hemp parts because the person at Whole Foods told me this was healthy. I don't think I put sugar in here yet, so let's do that. All of our ingredients are in, and we'll give it a mix. So this now, it's like pretty runny. Put this in the fridge overnight, even an hour, it'll really thicken so that it'll be perfect for making the pancakes. If you have a late Saturday night, you know, you have friends over, you don't want to get up early and prep a big brunch, but you already said you were going to do it and you were planning some ottolenghi frittata, scrap it. You have these ingredients in your home, you throw them in a blender before you go to bed on Saturday night. Sunday morning, you take them out of the fridge and you put them in a pan and your friends are like, "You've been up for hours," and you're like, coffee, pancakes, very easy. This is like always my move for some reason. I like little toasty hands before I cook. You can cook your pancakes in whatever you like, but I highly recommend butter because it tastes the best. So I have it on a low heat, but this way you can get like a nice golden brown color instead of when you flip it over and you're like, ah! The reason I rested the dough in this is just a ketchup bottle, and then I just took off the top of it, and this is perfect for being able to take your pancakes and make them in perfect circles. It's actually pretty cathartic to watch pancakes cook. You'll notice around the pancakes, you got some bubbles happening. This is a good sign. The butter is getting hot, it's reacting with the pancakes, it's starting to crisp them. You'll notice around the bottom, it'll start to visibly be golden brown, and it'll be sort of cooking up the sides, and that's when it's time to flip. So these are good. You can see they're kind of golden on the sides. Get to decide how I want to plate them. So here are these guys. And then I'll do a little butter. And by a little butter, apparently I mean a lot of butter. So they're healthy. I'm just gonna dig around in my dishwasher for a knife, digging right into the banana. So this is our pancake for the day. Oh, I also have chocolate chips. Okay, guys. Banana. Amateur hour. There's no human that doesn't like chocolate chip pancakes. Don't put them in your batter. They're all gonna sink to the bottom and be difficult to dig out. Just put a few of them directly on the pancake, and then when you flip it over, it'll cook. And because this is in a squirt bottle, I'm just gonna try to pretend I'm on Broad City here. If you use the squirt top, it's so fun because you can make any shape that you could possibly think of. Ha! That's kind of great. And so you're gonna take your chocolate, whatever you want to put on one side, add it in. That's really not the most beautiful thing I've ever made in the world, but it'll do. And then when you flip it, you're just cooking them on the one side, and they won't burn. Ooh, do you think I can flip this? Okay, so this is close, you know, and everyone's gonna really appreciate it, so if you mess it up a little, no big deal. The great thing about eating pancakes is that you can get away with eating cookies / cake for breakfast. Top them with a little syrup right before you want to serve them. And there you have Sunday morning breakfast for your friends, for your family, for yourself, whoever you feel like wining and dining. And then you can get on with your day and do whatever you want. If you'd like to see more videos of me making things, you can subscribe. I've got a lot of different videos. If you want me to make anything, let me know. I'm here for you. Let's cook together. Let's talk about it. Let's brainstorm, because I want you to be cooking. Just eat them.
Yes, absolutely.
I just